Hello everyone, my name is Ali and I am currently learning Java under E2E mentorship program. Today I am here to share my knowledge on polymorphism. So we are going to learn about what is polymorphism, types of polymorphism and use of polymorphism. Let's get started. Polymorphism. The word polymorphism is derived from Greek word in which poly means multiple and morph means forms. It is something which is having many forms. The definition of polymorphism is polymorphism is the ability of an object to behave differently and to take many forms. Types of polymorphism. We have two types of polymorphism. They are compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. So when a program first executes, so it has two stages. The first one is compilation and then it enters into the runtime during the stages of execution. So there might be multiple forms for the objects during the compilation and in the runtime. Compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is a type of polymorphism which can be achieved at Java compile time. It is also known as static polymorphism or early binding. It is known as static polymorphism or early binding because compilation comes first during the execution. So that's why it is called as early binding. In order to achieve compile time polymorphism, we use concept of method overloading. Method overloading. Method overloading in Java is a feature that allows a class to have multiple methods with the same name but the different parameters within the same class. These methods can have different number of parameters or different types of parameters or different order of parameters. Java determines which method to call based on the argument provided. So basically in a class we have one method and we have another method with the same name as the previous method, but the parameters which we are passing might be different. So we might be passing different types of parameters or parameters with different orders. So here I would like to show you a basic program. Let's open my IDE and show you a basic program of how method overloading works. Here I am going to demonstrate how method overloading works. Now I am going to create a package. So I am creating a package named polymorphism. So inside this package I am going to create a class. So I am giving class name as overloading. Okay. Now inside this class I am going to create a method. I am going to give this method name as data. Okay. Now I am going to create another method with the same name. I am giving both the methods same name. So here we can see this ID is showing an error. So it says data is already defined. Here this ID is telling us that this method is duplicated because both the methods have same name. So now we are passing parameters inside this method. So I am passing integer a and integer b. So here now we can see that the error is gone because we are passing parameters in one method and we are not passing anything in another method. So now this ID is this ID understands that these both methods are different based on the parameters. So now here I will give same parameters again. See now again it is showing an error. So I'm going to change the parameters. So here I have three parameters and here I have two parameters. Now it understands that these both methods are different, and we can also give different types of data types also. So here I have given intent. I will change it to double. So this also works. Either we can give different number of data types or different type of data types, or we can either change the order of the data type also we can change. It is also works. Now I will again change it to integer a. So now I will execute a simple statement here. So I am going to add all these three parameters. Here also I am going to add these two parameters and I am printing them. Now I am going to create a main method. Here now I am creating a main method and I am trying to call these methods. So if I call this method, so here we can see it is showing two methods also. First one is with integer a and b, and second one is integer a, integer b, and integer c with three parameters. So it selects the method based on our input, like whatever the parameters we pass, it will select. So here I am going to pass two parameters now, is 4 and the 5. So it is automatically taken. And in the second method, I am going to pass three parameters. Now I am executing this code. So here you can see the sum of these methods, 9 and 9. So like this, the method overloading works. If you want, we can create another method. I will show you. Another method the same name, but we are passing different data types. Here I will pass different order of data types also. See here I am passing one character data type and one string data type. Here I am going to call this method. See, you can see it is showing character and string. We can save anything. So now let me run this code. See here you can see all the three methods are named after data only. So all the three methods have the same name, but then we are passing different parameters. So this is called overloading. Runtime polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism is a type of polymorphism which can be achieved at runtime or execution time. It is also known as dynamic polymorphism or dynamic method dispatch. It is known as dynamic polymorphism because when after the compilation in the stage 2 of the runtime, so the Java checks for the latest method and it calls the latest method. So that's why it is called as dynamic method dispatch. So runtime polymorphism in Java is achieved by concept of method overriding. So method overriding. Method overriding in Java is a feature that allows a subclass to provide a specific implementation of a method that is already defined in its superclass. It enables a subclass to provide its own implementation of a method extended from its superclass, thereby giving our own implementation, customizing or extending the behavior of the superclass method. So basically, when a parent class is extended to child class, so whatever the methods present in the parent class are automatically inherited to the child class. So we are giving our own implementation to the method present in the child class. So that is comes under method overriding. So I will show an example in the IDE. Now I will show you a simple example for overriding. So I am creating a new class. I am giving this class name as overriding. Now I am going to create another class here. I'm going to give class name as hello. So inside this class, I'm going to create two methods. So method name and day. I'm going to pass simple statement here. Now I'm going to create another method inside this class. So I'm going to give this method name as time. Again, I am going to pass simple statement here. It's almost evening. Okay. Now here you can see in that this class hello I have created two methods. One is day, another one is time. So now I am going to extend this class. I am going to extend this hello class. Okay. Now here I extended this hello class. So now here I am going to give my own implementation to this hello class. This the method which is already present in this hello class. See, here I am giving my own implementation. This method is already defined in hello class. But what I am doing is I am giving my own implementation here. Now I am going to create a main method. Now I am calling these methods. See, I have so there are two methods in hello class. I have extended this class into the overriding. So whatever the methods present in the hello class are inherited into overriding. So and again I am giving my own implementation to the method which is already present in this hello class. So let me execute this program. See here you can see that it says it's Monday. So it is giving us the latest implementation. This is how method overloading works. Uses of polymorphism. So the main uses of polymorphism are code reusability, flexibility in code implementation, and maintenance of the code. So we can use the code which are inherited from the superclasses, and we can implement our own methods, and we can maintain the code. Like if we want to change anything in the code in the previous method in the superclass, we can implement our own method. So polymorphism enables us to write code that can be flexible, extensible, and can adapt to changes, requirements, and behaviors. So that's why we use polymorphism. That's it for this video. Thank you.